Welcome back, everybody, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Nirvana, Come As You Are, live at the MTV, live on MTV Unplugged in 1993. So, welcome. Yeah, stop with the voice now. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. We're going through some of this. I don't know if I'm doing the whole thing. It's just kind of an impulse thing. But I've been listening to a lot of Nirvana lately, and I wanted to check out some of their MTV Unplugged performance, which I've never seen before. So, thank you to those of you who've been recommending this. Also, rest in peace to Kurt Cobain, and happy belated birthday, since that happened yesterday when I'm recording this. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you've been enjoying the videos. If you're new here, my name's Daniel, and here we react to music, and I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally. So yeah, if any of that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing to the channel. Let's get into this. So Nirvana is a group that I've been liking more and more, and it's a group that I never really gave too much of a chance before, even though this song, Come As You Are, was probably the second song I ever learned on guitar. The first one being Horse With No Name by America. So I do know this song, the actual song, and I've not seen this version of it. As always, I'm going to let you guys know that if I full screen videos, a lot of times they get blocked, so to just play it safe, I don't have them full screen. I know it's annoying, but the link to the original video is down below in the description, so you can watch the full video yourself if you want to. Thank you for understanding. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Nirvana, Come As You Are. Let's go.
As you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as I know enemy. Take your time, hurry up, just is yours, don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend, as I know.
I love how perfect this sounds. It sounds so good. Like, this is exactly what you'd hope this song acoustically would sound like. So far, this concert has been extremely, like, chill, laid back, and the whole thing feels very heartfelt. You know, it feels very sincere, and that's what I like about it. Similar to why I like watching live videos of Neil Young, you know, playing just him and his guitar playing, you know, Old Man or Heart of Gold. It's not the exact same feeling, but it's similar, you know? You know, it's not watching Eddie Van Halen play Eruption or anything like that. It's a lot slower, more laid back, but it's still a really good show, you know? And they're killing it. All right, let's keep going.
There's a trend, there's a friend, it's unknown enemy. Memory. When I swear that I don't have a gun, no, I don't have a gun.
funny. His jaw was moving. Every time he went back to the first thing, he kind of went like, was he like keeping time by move? That was weird. Like at the same point in the solo each time. I don't know why I noticed that, but it was weird. All right, let's keep going. Sorry. A fun riff to play.
Friend Lori Goldstein on cello.
And this is our new guitar player, Pat.
Yay for Pat.
He's a certified honorary punk rocker.
Thank you.
But he likes Queen better.
All right, let me stop it there. Let's actually go back and stop it there. All right. Yeah, another thing about me learning to play this song is when I first learned it, I had never heard the song before. So Dad looked up easy songs to play on the guitar when he first got the guitar for himself, and then like kind of stopped learning it. Still don't really know why, but I guess he didn't have enough time for it, I guess. Yeah, it was really hard at the beginning. But anyway, Horse with No Name was first, and then this song by Nirvana, which I had never heard before. And then he tried to play it for me, and I remember Mom got mad at him. Yeah. How long ago was this? I don't remember how old I was. It was a while ago. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Let's take a look at everything. Yeah. See, yeah. Dave Grohl is like one of the most energetic singers and musicians in general that I've seen, you know? And him playing for Nirvana, normally he's very, very enthusiastic. And in this it's so interesting. Dave looks like he's trying not to wake up his parents while he practices the drums at night. Kurt's voice is so unique, no one will ever match it. And yes, I thought this was interesting too. He's in like an office chair. I love how the set is covered in candles and flowers, everyone's sitting on stools, and then Kurt is just in an office chair. To everyone who's watching this, you have good taste in music, well done. Dave Grohl looks like a middle school art teacher in this gig. Back when the M in MTV stood for music and not marketing. MTV was at its best when they did stuff like this. They don't do anything like this anymore. When the band sounds better live than recorded. Ah, the good old times. Yeah, right? Kurt's acoustic guitar is more electric than my electric guitar. Yep. And someone wrote, one problem with this concert, I wasn't there. Yep. And also, the lyrics, I don't have a gun, are very interesting. So anyway, let's read about Come As You Are. Initially thought to have great crossover potential by their management, Come As You Are was intended to be the main single on Nirvana's second album, Nevermind. Smells Like Teen Spirit was imagined as more for committed grunge fans. However, the surprise success of Smells Like Teen Spirit, which came to be considered their signature song, made this plan inconsequential. Despite this overshadowing, the song had very good commercial success, peaking at number 32 on the Billboard and 9 on the UK singles charts. The song's lyrics appear to have a foreshadowing tone given Cobain's death by self-inflicted gunshot wound. However, in the context of the song, it seems to be an ironic comment about people's bad intentions. He spoke about the lyrics on Nevermind, It's an Interview. The lines of the song are really contradictory. One after another, they're kind of a rebuttal to each line. It's kind of confusing, I guess. It's just about people and what they are expected to act like. The song's distinctive riff was heavily borrowed from Killing Joke's song, The 80s, a fact that made the band hesitate to release the song as a single. Nirvana's manager, Danny Goldberg, told Rolling Stone, Kurt was nervous about Come As You Are because it was too similar to a Killing Joke song called 80s, but we all thought it was still the better song to go with. And he was right. Killing Joke did later complain about it. Despite their complaints, Killing Joke never filed a lawsuit against Nirvana. The song also includes a rare extended guitar solo for Cobain, whose immersion in stripped-down punk aesthetics meant he didn't often engage in musical self-indulgence. Producer Butch Vig recalled, Kurt really did not play a lot of solos. This one is more of a melodic part based on the vocal melody. Yeah. Come as you were. It's not trying to show off pyrotechnics. It complements the melody of the song. In Aberdeen, Washington, which is the birthplace of Cobain, he is commemorated by a sign which says, Come as you are. That's really cool. All right. Someone wrote, I bet Kurt is getting a kick out of everyone trying to figure his songs out. Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do, try to figure songs out. All right, so the song's lyrics are, Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up, choice is yours, don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend, as an old memoria. Memoria. Come doused in mud, soaked in bleach, as I want you to be, as a trend, as a friend, as an old memoria. Memoria. And I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. Memoria, I swear I don't have a gun. Repeat. All right. So, verse 1. The lyrics of the first verse seem to be contrary lines spliced together solely because of the way that they rhyme. However, as the title of the song urges the listener to come as they are, perhaps the lyrics are about eschewing the expectations and labels that society places, rather being oneself with no frills. There you go. In a classic statement of grunge indifference, Kurt Cobain encourages us to present ourselves as we are, rather than packaged in the labels that society may give us, to sacrifice nothing for the sake of presenting an image. However, it is quite ironic that the next line dictates that really isn't what the narrator meant. He, in fact, wants the person to be the way he wants them, as I want you to be. Yeah. Wise, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. In the context of the song, an enemy would be kept close and known. By not differentiating between a friend and a known enemy, Cobain is requesting merely to get to know the listener. The quote also has relevance due to Kurt Cobain's conflicted lifestyle. He often preached a gospel of nonviolence, but rolled with firearms and shot $400 of heroin, smoking weed and cigarettes all day for his morning Wheaties and dinner steak sex after party. Because that's true grunge, when you love the idea of being able to die. Okay. All right. Then you have Take Your Time, Hurry Up. So by continuing with his contrary lyrics, he highlights his own confusion with society's seemingly contrary demands. However, despite asking the listener to hurry up and not be late, those lyrics are sung quite nonchalantly. His focus, it seems, is to have a meeting or encounter, regardless of the specifics around how it occurs. This song is referenced in Blink-182's Adam song. Mark Hoppus used it to describe his depression and failed suicide attempts. Let me know if you want me to react to that song. I think my dad's told me about it before, but I don't know if I've ever actually heard it. I took my time, I hurried up, the choice was mine, I didn't think enough. Wow, that's interesting. All right. The common human experience suggests that even those in direct opposition can find some commonality. Cobain may be urging for common ground to be found as a pathway for peace. Alternatively, he could be saying that you never know who your friends are. Like trends, they come and go, and in unfortunate circumstances turn into enemies. Memoria was the term for aspects involving memory in Western classical rhetoric. The word is Latin and can be translated as memory. And Maria is a particularly choice word as it contains the root word moria, which refers to a state of mental dullness in which one is unable to act serious. This could possibly allude to one's suicide when on drugs, as they are not in a state of mind to control themselves. The beauty of many of Kurt Cobain's lyrics were their poetic simplicity through ambiguity. While offering no greater insight into the lyrics of verse 1, the lyrics of verse 2 could also be taken from the perspective of God or higher being, asking the listener to come regardless of the situations they are in, to achieve peace, reach enlightenment, or attain nirvana. Alternately, they could mean the exact opposite, instead displaying Cobain's confusion and his anger with insincere, deceitful people who say one thing, yet mean another, or say the converse to other people. This line could refer to a Seattle anti-heroin campaign slogan, if doused in mud, soak in bleach. The polar opposites of being dirty and clean, and Nirvana's first album, Bleach. In considering the above, the whole song can take on several meanings. It could still refer to the importance of relationship and contact over the way in which that contact is established. People have really analyzed these lyrics. I could sit here all night and not come up with all this. It's really interesting. I wonder if he's said this stuff in interviews. This call for intimacy could be from either the point of view of Kurt Cobain, the eyes of a deity, or even a loving mother. The specific meaning of each lyric is slightly irrelevant, as in each context it is intimacy and friendship that is being requested, and also like just being real with the main person. In ambiguity, Cobain is not being ambivalent, but rather highlighting the complex nature of friendships. Accepting difference has importance regardless of how one is presented. Alternately, the whole song could still mean the exact opposite of all of this. Kurt Cobain could be vocalizing his displeasure and confusion with double-dealing friends and seemingly duplicitous standards promoted by capitalist society. Okay. As a trend, as a friend. When celebrities become famous, they tend to forget the little people, the friends they had one day who supported them before they became a trend. He hated that part of fame and wanted to treat people equally and be treated the same way no matter how famous he became. Could also show Cobain's disdain for the influx of fair weather fans after the success of Bleach, those who only listened because they were popular. This sentiment is expressed in another Nevermind song, In Bloom. Actually, I think In Bloom is a little bit more specific than that. That's just my personal take on the song, but I think I read something where it said that he wrote that song in response to people like using his lyrics like in a racist way, or just like racists, or towards people who listen to his music and get something out of it that he totally didn't put in there. He like to sing the song, but you don't know what it means. Yeah. Anyway, in the original recording for Come As You Are, he sang I Don't Have a Gun a bar early, and he decided to keep it. Hence, it's mixed with the hook after verse 2. And I swear I don't have a gun. He reportedly committed suicide in 1994 by shooting up an abundance of heroin and shooting himself in the head. I don't have a gun is thus retrospectively ironic. Cobain was often vocal about his struggles with drug addiction in his songs. Either he's saying that he wants amnesty and that he comes in peace, or he's referring to people who claim friendship but secretly have metaphorical weapons, a behavior that can unfortunately be expected of some people. Yeah. Cobain also cautioned against interpreting his lyrics as being in the first person. Just because I say I in a song doesn't necessarily mean it's me. A lot of people have a problem with that. It's just the way I write usually. I'd take on someone else's personality or character. I kind of use someone else's example because my life is kind of boring. I just take stories from things I've read off the television or stories I've heard, maybe even some friends. And that's the rest of the song. So, there you go. In my opinion, it has double meaning as asking people to be real with him and just like be real friends, but at the same time also acknowledging that most people come as fake friends and that there's like, yeah, come as you are. Come what may, I don't care. I don't care if it's old. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you to the person who who asked me to do this this live performance, because it's really good so far. It's a change of pace. I like it. And yeah, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all soon. Deathstroke 9 out. We are Legion.